Are my business books allowable for tax purposes? Hi, I'm Kimberly Shapcotts, qualified chartered accountant, property investor and entrepreneur. Let's sit down and have a chat. So let's talk about business books. Books that you're getting to read to really understand how to run your business, or more knowledge or experience and understanding what is happening and how you can develop yourself as well. So there's quite a few books you may purchase as a business owner, as an individual, and can you put them as an expense through your business? Now, the phrase you'll probably hear a lot on these type of videos is the very key phrase, wholly, necessarily and exclusively for business purposes. So are you getting this business book for business purposes? Is it developing you? Is it developing knowledge? Is it developing the business? And if you can generally answer the question yes, then these will be allowable expenses in your business. Which leads me on to the next question, which is, what can I claim and how do I go about doing that? Now, how you do it is you keep track of what you've spent on that expense. So it may be you've bought it through Amazon, it may be you've been to HMV or WH Smith's or Waterstones, wherever it may be, to buy a physical book, or it may be a digital book. But on all of these cases, you will have some sort of receipt. Now, ideally, if you're buying something that is for business purposes, then the ideal would be to use the company bank card or your business's bank card, so it goes through your business accounts. But I appreciate that that's not always the case, because things like Amazon, it's probably connected to a credit card or something like that that you use for your Amazon purchases, and that's not necessarily going to be your business card. So this means that you'll need that receipt to be able to put an expense claim form through. Check out the video on expense claim forms and how to go about doing that, which will explain what you need to do to make that claim to the company. The main evidence that you need in all of these cases is really just the receipt to show how much you have spent on this expense, and there isn't really anything more complicated than that. If it's paid through the company or through your business account, it's not a problem. It goes through, it will come through your bookkeeping. If it's paid through a personal avenue, you just need to make sure that you've got that, you put your expense claim form, and then you can either take the money or it'll sit on a loan account or an account that's just that money is owed back to you when there is money available in the business. The final question on this very brief video on this specific expense is, how does the tax work? So the tax works by, in essence, allowing that against your income. So whatever income you're receiving, you'll put that expense against it and you'll get your profits to calculate your corporation or income tax. Now, you don't need to do anything special. This will just go in your bundle of expenses, which will then allow the tax calculation to be completed. In summary, yes, the expense is allowable if you can show it's wholly, necessarily and exclusively for business purposes, which many business books will be. It'll be fully allowable for tax purposes, so you just need to keep copies of all the receipts with your records, whether it be digital or paper, so it's available there should the taxman want to ask any questions. And obviously, for tax purposes, you'll have a tax saving of whatever the appropriate tax rate is that is chargeable at the time. Hopefully today you've discovered what you can do for tax purposes with your business books. If you do have any questions, then please do leave a comment. Please like the video and please do subscribe to the channel. And let's make tax less taxing.